I don't feel like I'm in the mood. So, as the title said, I said I was in the mood for something bloody. Basically, just something with senseless violence. Reason? Eh, I'm just in the mood. Mood for something that, well, just basically fit how I feel like playing a game today. Well, not today, but tonight, whatever. I don't. Around the world, but nah. Who cares anyway? Oh well. Hmm. These games are just low poly games. Don't really like them anyway. I will get this one back though. It's a nice game. It's a really nice one. And I do recommend it for anyone else who wants to try it. Another horror game. Japanese based. Now that's a weird picture at the end. Oh well. I'm not really into Japanese horror. I mean, I like it as a concept, but I'm just not into it. And plus, all I just know about Japanese horror is that they're gonna make you do some really complicated puzzles. I mean, it's not like I don't like puzzles. It's just, I'm just not that kind of person. Person who would take their time doing a puzzle game for a live stream. Oh well. I find it really funny. Funny that thanks to but frickin' YouTube, they have the stupid policies of making younger, making teenage audiences like not watch certain things, which I don't blame them. It's just the teenage audience that I think should be allowed to watch like more of the disturbing content is around 16 plus, and the ones who are like more mature should be able to watch like the more mature things than that, which I kind of find to be kind of more reasonable because trust me when I say that even though I may be a teenager, I feel like I'm a fucking 60-year-old. I mean, hell, I even have the back pain to prove it. Prove it, and the fact that I work a job already. I've already done signed my deathbed. Worst thing of all is that, but who cares? Not like teenagers matter. The stupid live stream service there doesn't work probably. Playing in and out because of the stupid ads. But one thing for when you want to get like extra money in that, which I do like. It's actually a really nice concept. And two, it doesn't it doesn't place ads in the worst areas, which I really like also. It's a really nice gesture, and I hope that the developers of the game know that they're actually doing a pretty good job doing that. And that's why I consider this game for many other people to try, even though it already does have a fan base that is surprisingly big. I am not kidding. I was honestly shocked when I found out how big the fan base was. As I was trying to say, I hate the fact that most media nowadays are trying to cater towards, like, most audiences, like in a very, more team way, which I have to admit, it's not bad, but it does make it seem quite, I wouldn't say disempowering or anything, or like pandering or something, but it does feel kind of just very damn bad for some reason. Because trust me when I say you do get teenagers who do know more than what an adult feels. Don't ask how I would know, because otherwise that would just make me seem like some weird boomer who is still 16. Well, what am I saying? I still count as a boomer even though I was born in 2007. Who cares anyway? Gotcha, yes, son of a... Son of a dick! And that's all I'm getting. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure there are other teenagers who would understand. Stand, because, come on, I'm not the only... Really? Do you really leave those stupid things behind? Do you really leave that kind of mentality behind? Because trust me, you can get some adults who are super childish, some who are just outright just... I don't even know what the name is for those kind of people who are still childish, but also kind of babyish. Like, what the fuck is that? They believe their own little antics, or they just outright just like have to try and make everything panda to themselves. So that or the demographic of people who pander themselves onto what they do and what they create. And honestly, I kind of find that kind of bad. And the one thing that I really do hate is that when people think people assume something, they overthink it. Now, here's the thing. Overthinking and assumptions are extremely different, and I hate it when people compare the two. I don't give a shit if you're 30, 20, or even in your teens. Even I know that using that as the definition of saying that you overthink something, panda, or whatever, is it's just fucking dumb. It's just fucking dumb. Dumb. And even I don't have to be a grown ass man to know that. Seriously, even I don't have to be a grown ass man to know that. And I am only 17. And I can imagine many other adults would agree with me as well. 'Cause that's fucking dumb. And I know you're gonna say, but I do not understand. I am still way too young to understand. You don't know what it's like to live this kind of life. Trust me when I say that I've seen people go through this shit, and I've experienced it myself with my own job. Yeah, it's not easy trying to be young, but it's not easy trying to be mature either. Whoever said being young and mature was an easy job? Nor being older and being mature was an easy job. Seriously, whoever fucking said that, I want to strangle them by the fucking throat. But either one, though, y'all should know that it's still not easy being a grown-ass man or a grown-ass woman. It is never easy. And I find it very, very freaking annoying when most people just say, man up, woman up, or whatever. I don't care about that. Stop telling me how to live my fucking life, and I shouldn't be telling you guys how to live your own fucking lives, because personally, how you live your life is your own preference, and I don't give a shit about that. I will have an opinion, because people can do that. People can have an opinion, but it's not like that they can't, because that's how humans work. That's how we all work in that. And it's not like you could change that. People will have their ideals. People will have their certain likes, dislikes, all that BS. You can never change that. And that's something people have to learn to accept. You. I may have botched that one, but at least it's not that bad. But seriously though, I've just had enough. I had enough of the stupid age gaps and the stupid continuity of how things go on. Because trust me when I say things are not going to get better, things are never going to get equal, and I do not care of how fucking butthurt you are over that fact. Things ain't how you want them to be, nor how you think they should be. And yet, we're still gonna get fucking butthurt over it, because we cannot even grow up past the fact, even though we are either fucking adults, or fucking teenagers, or even fucking over our own shitty ass ages. Because this all comes down to the point of view of how either an individual or how yourself see it. And it does not matter. It does not fucking matter at all of how it goes. Because sure, you have the authority as you grow older, but you do not have the rights. Rights of saying that you cannot have an opinion of something. Because trust me, to have control of someone else's opinion is just suppression of their own wills and morals. I had a fucking enough with people who think they can and they should have control over that, because I had a fucking enough about it. And sure, you're gonna say that, oh, but you're still a teenager. Of course you're gonna think that way. Wait, bitch, listen, I've heard grown-ups whine over the same fucking thing. Being suppressed, being dispowered, and just being fucking dumb all around. And you don't need to be a teenager to understand that even that's pathetic. As the Ackman once said, apathy is fucking death. And that was even said in a Star Wars game. Which honestly, seriously, Why hasn't people taken note from Star Wars saying that doing dumb things equal dumb shit happening? Seriously, why hasn't people learned that yet? I know it's a stupid demographic, but come on. This is all those Mary Sue's, Twitch streamers, and all that stuff. I don't care what you say otherwise, or whatever, or if you're not, complain, or whatever. And this also goes out to many. And yeah, I should have said that wasn't just for the Twitch streamers and all that stuff and people who complain. Because trust me, I do not care what others have to say. Say, just so that just so that they can have a better ego at something. Because trust me, you can have an ego, but don't let it get to your fucking head. That's something that you gotta understand. Because trust me, people ain't gonna care once that happens. Now, yeah, I don't care if you're a kid or just some teenager watching this stream thinking, what the fuck is he talking about? All you just need to know is that I'm just voicing my opinion and my things out there so that you can have a little think about. There are other content creators who do that, and there are other people who would understand. As for you guys, I don't care if you don't. I don't care if you do. I'm just voicing my discontent over this little stream. All you just need to know is that even though even though it may sound like I'm having a rant, even though it may sound like I'm being bitchy or something, or whining and complaining, all I'm just saying is that we're all in the same boat, and come on, are things really gonna get better? All I just know is that I hope some people would look back and think of these really wise words. History is like a loop. You cannot change it. You cannot shift it. And you can definitely not ever try to go back and fix it. Because no matter how much you want to change that loop, it will still happen. Now, an individual can change their own loop, but as a collective group of humans, we are forever, ever living the same old loop, the same old way, in the same old lives. We're just still waiting for that cataclysm that would end it all. And honestly, that is the most wisest quote that even a teen like me could say. I'm not the first one to say it, and I'm not the last one as well. There will be others. There will be others. And it's a future that we can never, ever, ever, ever think of forgetting. I know as Vsauce says that the future will never come because we're already living it. But trust me, Vsauce, there is something called a later. And that later is sooner than what you think of happening. Now, I don't care if anyone was watching this or isn't or whatever. My internet is quite shitty, to be honest. I botched that one up. Oh well. Oh yeah, for those who are wondering what the hell was I was saying in the past, just forget it. Just forget what was happening in the past bit of that video. You don't need to know, and you do not need to care. Care. It's just the ramblings of a person who just freaking doesn't care. At least not anymore. Oh well, this has been Soul505. See you later. A bit too little too late, man. I'm already ending the stream. Jeez. Unless you want me to more, I don't care. Oh well.